believe I'm streaming right now. Can't tell a thing unless I go ahead. Alright, so just going to go ahead and play around then, just for a few moments. And remember to talk. So here we have my sphere. The sphere will be a lovely, lovely thing here. As we know, things always have to start from somewhere. So they start from somewhere. Let's start this one from... I was got a little too carried away. Alright, so now one shift A, almost add on a spheres, scale that down. That way it's pointing right at us. Let's not forget, it's got to come out. Now, one thing we need to do as well. There. And we're making eyes now. Let's make sure we let that person say something, shall we? And no one's watching this, so I'm just
More
gonna...
about process to educate the public more about how it does things and why it does them that way? Or do you think that what you're doing now is enough and that you're sufficiently transparent?
So Joyce, that feels a little like a loaded question, but I hear what you're saying.
It's not really that loaded.
No. Look, you and I have talked about this before. We are in a different media environment than we were even when you and I were both in the Obama administration, and I think that there's no question that the media environment with social media, with the 24-hour news cycles, is it's just different today than it was before. And I do think that there is more that the Justice Department can do to make sure people understand how we work, why we work. It's why I thought it was important for the Attorney General to give the speech that he gave on January 5th about the investigations and the work we're doing to protect our democracy. Will it ever be enough, and will it meet the kind of demand in new media cycle given our law enforcement responsibilities to be able to kind of, as I said, quench people's curiosity and thirst? Probably not. Can we do more to communicate about how we work, the processes we use, and also, we do a lot of work that is also about, policy work. And could we do more? Yes, I think so, and I think that is an active conversation here at the department about balancing our unique law enforcement responsibilities with the need to reassure the public about what we are doing and to have faith in the institution. And I think this is, crucially important. I don't think that we've totally figured out the balance, but it's why it's important that you and I are talking today, and I hope we'll talk more, why it is important to be able to have these types of conversations and to be able to communicate as much as we are able. While the media environment may have changed dramatically over the last couple of years, the norms and kind of obligation to the rule of law and to protecting the integrity of investigations is timeless. And being able to figure out how we can be more transparent about how we do things, what our processes are here, about the kind of policy work that we're doing at the department, that is something that I do think we can certainly do more of, and we should do more of. We understand the legitimacy of this institution rests on people's faith. In the end, people have faith in the Justice Department so long as they understand and believe that we are independent and following the law and the facts. And so this is going to be, I think, a continuing balancing that we need to do. I don't know that we've hit the right balance yet, but I think it is very much always kind of an active conversation here about the need to kind of balance these obligations to the public and to the work that we do every day here at the department.
Well, Vanita, if anyone can convince the public it's okay for them to stay a little bit thirsty, I think that you're the person who can do it. I appreciate so much that you've shared your thoughts with us so candidly today. You said public service is an act of patriotism, and I want to thank you for yours on both ends of that quote, both for your public service and for your patriotism. Thanks for spending part of your afternoon with me.
Thank you so much, Joyce.
My conversation with Associate Attorney General Vanita Gupta continues for members of Cafe Insider. Don't miss future episodes of the Cafe Insider podcast and other exclusive content. Join the Insider community for insight into the most important issues of our time. You can now try out the Cafe Insider membership for just $1 for a month. Head to cafe.com/insider to sign up. Again, that's cafe.com/insider.
That's it for this week. Cafe Insider is presented by Cafe Studios and the Vox Media Podcast Network. Your hosts are Preet Bharara and Joyce Vance. The executive producer is Tamara Sepper. The technical director is David Tadashore. The senior producers are Adam Waller and Matthew Billy. And the Cafe team is David Kurlander, Sam Ozer-Staten, Noah Azulai, Nat Wiener, Jake Kaplan, Chris Boylan, Sean Walsh, and Namita Shah. Our music is by Andrew Dost. Thank you for being a part of the Cafe Insider community.
Oh,
All my back surgeries and my neck surgeries, and Ryan's getting old.
all right.
That's
I think this is the point where I can say I'm good because this is only a test. I don't know how long I've been recording for. 10 minutes? 10 minutes is fine. 10
for
minutes is alright.
very
So
comfortable mattress.
I'd like to thank
This
this
is what you do
time,
most. You spend most of your time
and
on
have a
your
nice day.
mattress, sleeping. It's
Yep.
crazy.